The 1976 film Rocky tells the story of our protagonist, Rocky Balboa, an Italian-American boxer from Philadelphia. In his younger years, Rocky was a talented fighter who had won several tournaments, but over time, he lost his ambition and gave up on his dream of becoming the heavyweight champion of the world. Now, he makes a living as a debt collector for a local loan shark, earning the name the Italian Stallion. But everything changes when Apollo Creed, the reigning heavyweight champion, decides to give an unknown fighter a shot at the title and chooses Rocky. At first, Rocky is reluctant to accept, but when he learns that the fight will earn him $150K, he agrees. Initially motivated by the money, Rocky doesn't believe that he can actually win the fight, but with encouragement from his friends, his trainer, and his lover, he begins to find faith in himself and wants to go the distance. In the end, Rocky doesn't win the championship, but he does go the distance, going 12 rounds with Apollo Creed, proving to himself that he's not washed up or is a has-been, but someone that's actually capable of greatness, no matter what's come before. So, why am I telling you the story of Rocky Balboa? It's simple. Falling off doesn't exist. In the modern era of social media, there is this constant obsession with the idea of falling off. You'll see comments like, oh, this singer has fallen off, or this person's fallen off. This singer is now in the Kia asylum, as Twitter likes to say. I just found out that word, by the way, Kia. Apparently, lots of people are in it. I'm not going to say who. Don't cancel me. I'm repeating what I saw. But the idea is simple. If this person's new project doesn't do well, or something they do doesn't do well, then it's over for them. They've fallen off, they're cooked. Artists like Katy Perry or Ed Sheeran, for example, some would say have fallen off. Their recent projects haven't got as much recognition as their previous giant hits that have come before. Even the Marvel Cinematic Universe, some could say, has slightly fallen off. They used to have billion-dollar movies, every movie coming out between like 2018 and 2019. And now...
Astrid, your father gave you a very tough Viking name and I intend to honor his wishes.
Axel.
Astrid.
I said Axel.
Astrid.
Axel!
It's asshole, now listen to him.
It's looking a little rough. People act as though a little stumble or something not working out affects the entire legacy beforehand. But here is the truth. Falling off is a mindset. Now, you may think, oh Bear, this is just cope. This is cope because you've said you're going to reach 100K on Twitch for the past 2 years. Maybe, but I like to view it differently because that's what I'm about, viewing things in a better light. But I've come to realize that thinking to myself, oh, I've fallen off, oh, it's over for me, is me falling off. The belief itself is my downfall. The difference between falling off and rising again is entirely perseverance, the willingness to keep on going despite the setbacks. Try and think of falling off not as like a punishment to weigh you down, but an opportunity to reinvent or to rethink what you're doing. There's actually a concept in storytelling or narrative structure that like has this whole falling off thing in its core. The hero's journey is a narrative structure defined by Joseph Campbell, and essentially it goes like this: the call to adventure, the trials and tribulations, the abyss or the lowest point, then the transformation, and finally the return. This cycle isn't just like a storytelling thing, it's like life. This happens all the time in life. Do something, you get into it, it starts going well, and something happens where it doesn't go well anymore and you just have to keep on going or maybe rethink. I'll use the new Superman movie to illustrate this point a little bit more. Superman believes he was put on this earth by his parents to save people, so he does so very well. Is loved by everybody. Superman's a great guy. As a star, man, love it, that kind of shit. But then, after Lex Luthor reveals that his parents actually sent him to Earth to rule over it, he questions his own meaning in life. Was he put there to save people or was he put there to rule? He reaches his lowest point, but then, after talking to his dad, he realizes that his destiny isn't put onto him. It's something that he chooses and ends up saving the day. And you watch the movie, it's great. But the thing that I'm trying to say about that is Superman, despite the life-changing setbacks that was delivered to him, he still decided to try his best and keep on going. Falling off is just part of the process of life. If you're only just successful and only experience like success, then success, then success, when the failure does happen or when something doesn't go exactly how you want it, it's going to hit you way harder. You'll never learn how to recover. Setbacks are necessary in life, whether it's in art, music, business, relationships, streaming, you need to experience some form of fall off. At least in my opinion. I know that sounds completely the opposite of what I said at the beginning of how falling off doesn't exist. But in a way, both ideas are kind of true. Falling off doesn't exist in the way of you can never ever recover. But the experience of failing or struggling is essential to growing. And when you embrace stuff not working out or something flopping, rather than just being crippled by it, that's when you can really become amazing, okay? Look at some real life examples, all right? So don't cancel me. I'm just saying my opinion, okay? You may have other opinions, okay? But this is just what I think. 2 examples of people that may have experienced some fall off, but then hop back on, okay? Chill. Sabrina Carpenter released a whole bunch of albums before she met mainstream success with Espresso. She did have like a previous album that did quite well, but none of them really put her on or took her to the heights that she's at right now. But she just kept on making music. Why? Not because she was looking for success, but because she liked making music. She loved doing it anyway. Ke Huy Quan was a child actor. He was in The Goonies, he was in Indiana Jones, but because of lack of work, he fell back into the behind the scenes type of movie making and became a stuntman. It was only in the 2020s when he reached his breakout role in Everything Everywhere All at Once. He got that and won an Oscar. Now he's in like Zootopia 2, which is goated. There's a part in the Zootopia 2 trailer where like the elephant screams, but it peaks the mic. I'm gonna play it.
And France.
Isn't that funny? Anyway, but these are not stories of people falling off. They're stories of people continuing to go despite setbacks, because that's at the core of this video. Falling off is not about losing relevance or success. It's about when you decide that you fall off, when you stop trying. I said this in my last video, but go into everything you're doing with the intention of wanting to get better at it. Don't go into it thinking this will be the thing that blows me up, because most of the time it won't. That's the harsh truth. The world is big, life is long. There's gonna be a time for you, but it may not be every single time you do something. So keep on trying, even if it doesn't work out. So please keep on being creative. Please keep on practicing guitar. Please keep on painting. Please keep on writing. Please keep on working. Please keep on doing what you love doing. Because trust me, you haven't fallen off until you stop trying. Cool. That was more of like a essay-based video I've done. I actually wrote that a little bit. Yeah. Also, the hat is made by my sister. So I thought I might as well address that at the end, because it's totally not distracting, is it? I look like Ice Spice. But I hope you enjoyed that. That was a bit more of a planned one. I'm trying to see what kind of content I want to do. I've never tried a video where it's got a lot of editing and a bit more of a straightforward video essay type tone. So hopefully this was fun. Also guys, guess the gamer subs. Has it always been this one? It's good, by the way, it's good, but it's my favorite. Anyway, CodeBub. But I hope you enjoyed today's video. A little bit different, but every single video I've made so far is completely different from the other one. So one of these I'll stick to. The next video is about Megabonk. Yeah!